Hello everybody, welcome back. We got the Flamin' Karma Truck Series here live, coming at you from Dover, Delaware. Very abrasive track. Tire wear is very bad from what the drivers have been telling me. So that's going to be a little bit of a concern if you get, I think we only have like 3 or 4 sets, so kind of timing, if you get a few cautions in there, you kind of might have to, if you get one like 15, 20 laps in, do you come down and get tires? You could, and if it goes green the rest of the way, you might, have the field hoodwinked, but it's kind of going to be a chess game going on all night of when to take your tires because you have just a limited set and they wear so quick. Fuel, I was told about 50 laps. So that is that. We got about 6 minutes left in practice here. We'll see if we can pull some people in and we'll get you looking at the practice first off. Yeah, we're gonna. What's up here? We will see who we can pull in. Let's see if we can get a hold of Thanos. Let's see if we can talk to him. Let me find him. Thanos, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, we do.
Hey, so how's things going out there? How's the track? How's the fuel type of thing? What kind of strategy are you looking at here tonight?
Well, I mean, the track feels really good. It feels fast. I dare say, the cars pick up a push. If we're got about 50 laps of fuel when it's looking like 35 or 40 laps, they're picking up a pretty hefty push. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna kind of go with the old strategy of try to save my tires and maybe expect longer runs.
And that's what I was kind of explaining, to the viewers. It's gonna be, depending how many, if it turns into, a few cautions here and there, it's gonna come down to knowing when's the right time to come in because you only have a limited set of tires. If you can kind of catch the field, come in and get tires and it goes green, but then again, you could come in, get those tires, and then half the people stay out, and it could get a couple more cautions, and now they kind of jump you. So it's kind of a fine balance, I guess, figuring when to do that.
Yeah, I think probably the best bet is, maybe if you can save changing the first set of tires until about 40 laps, if it gets down to the end, that should give you something to play with if you've got to make a short run there at the end for a caution or something.
And it sounds like a pretty good strategy. Well, I will let you go. Good luck tonight, and I know you've had a somewhat of a frustrating year, but hopefully you can put her in victory lane tonight and get your first win of the season.
Oh yeah, we're going to look at cobbling together, top 10 consistent finishes and try to take advantage of some things at the end and get myself back into a more secure points position. I think I just finally broke into the top 10, so that's kind of the plan going forward for now.
Well, and that's good. I mean, that's good because the top 10 make it, correct? They take the top 10, so you're in that transfer spot, and just like you said, one race at a time, and just try to work your way further up this ladder.
Yep, just take advantage of the way the playoff thing is structured, and get yourself in a good, solid position to go in the playoffs with the head of steam.
And well, best of luck tonight, and thank you again for sponsoring this, and we want to mention Kings of Thrash as well. Thank you again. We love everything you do for this league. So.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. You do a great job, and yeah, we'll go get out there and see what kind of show we can put on tonight.
10-4, thanks, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you. Later.
All right, that was Thanos. Let's see, who else can we pull? Uh-oh. You want to kind of grab Topher. Grab him. Topher, Rich up in the booth. What's up, buddy?
Can't hear you, Rich.
Can you hear me now? Oh no.
Hang on.
How about now? How about now?
But I can't forget.
How about now? Oh no. Hold on. All right, we're having slight technical difficulty here. Let me see if I can figure this out.
It was all me. It was all me, not you.
Oh my gosh, Topher, I'm gonna kick your butt. All right.
All right, brother. It was all me.
Oh,
I had to move things around, so it was all me. How you doing, buddy?
all good. I'm doing good. How about yourself, man? Are you gonna race this bad boy tonight or what?
Yeah, I figure what the hell. Worst I can do is last, right?
You know, it's a good way of looking at it. It's a fun track. Really high tire wear and. Should be interesting. I was talking to some of the guys, and I don't know how many sets. Do you know how many sets of tires we were given tonight? Three, four.
Three.
Yeah, so that could be. I don't know how many laps it is, but that could be tough because if you get a few cautions, you know what I mean, right off the bat, it's kind of, you know, when do you come, when don't you come? Because if you time that right and come get that set, and it goes on a long run, you'll be in the catbird seat.
Yeah, it's probably 100 laps, maybe 110. Probably 100-ish. I don't even know off the top of my head, but yeah, and it was, you know, I mean, I ran 15 laps really, really soft, and it was fine. And it wasn't until I started getting aggressive that it started chewing up the tires. So it's some learning there, I think.
10-4. Yeah, this track is very abrasive. Well, I will let you get after it in qualifying here. Where am I putting you? Back in race control?
Any channel's fine.
Awesome. Good luck tonight, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That was Topher. He is our race control on the Sunday Night Cup League. Him and Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel. Nicole will be racing tonight in the trucks. That should wind down our practice here. We'll get out there and qualify. All right, let's see who is going to go out, or is everybody going to qualify? Imagine. Take to the track first. It's like first he entered pit lane. Like we got a Manslammer here, Papa Manslammer. He's heading out on the track here for his first laps. Bill Percy also out. Edmund Jones is out. Jimmy Johnson is out. Cole, that's what she said. Creasel, we'll follow him here on his first run, see where he slots in. Rick Sargent is out. Joe Gregory. And I'm assuming you'd probably want to run, you know, kind of. There's a couple ways you could run it. You can dime in the corner. Some people do that. You could arc it in. A couple different ways of running the track. But usually I try to enter kind of about where man's at, middle, and try to hook it down low. But it is a very fine line because if you gas her up too soon coming off of 4, you will plow the wall. Christian Delgado goes to the top of it. Man Senior goes to the top, just as I say it. Edmund Jones now takes the pole. Bill Percy third. Jimmy Johnson second. Topher up to, he's on a lap here. He's just coming out. Christian Delgado on his second lap goes up to 5th. Man goes up to 3rd. Papa Man goes up to 3rd spot here. Bill Percy now bumps him, jumps into 3rd. Right with Nicole here. He's rocking the Flamin' Karma Truck Series paint scheme, supporting the league here. Looks like she will slot in 9th. James Lee is 10th. Topher looks like he's working on a heater here. Oh my, Topher! He's smoking! Not good. I'm done. I'm not going on him. I'm not jinxing him. Brian Rowell here. He's heading out on his for his laps here. Let's see where he jumps in. Looks like Joe Turner's on the track. John Schmidt. Jared Heasley showed up. All right. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. He just Jared last night ran the full-length Phoenix next-gen race, 312 laps. So I wasn't sure if he was going to make it today. That's cool that he was able to get here. See where Brian slots in here. Shit. Oh my God, only top 10. Topher didn't even get a lap in. I wonder if he can reset that. John Turner jumps up to 10th. John Schmidt to a 12th. James Lee 11th. Brian Roel jumps up to 12th. DJ Kinner's now out on the track here. He's coming out. Ride with Heasley. I bet you he's on a good one here. See where he slots in. This is his first one. Mike Smith jumps up to 11th. John Schmidt jumps up to 10th. Brian Roel on his second lap jumps up to the 6th position. Let's see where Jared slots in here. He's 15th on the first lap, but I have a feeling he was just warming her up on that lap. A lot of times it's better to go a little slower on that first lap and then give her hell on the second. Let the tires get warmed up, let everything get warmed up, and then go for it. DJ Kinner is also on the track. We'll go to him in a second. Jared slots in here. Looks like he's going to be 16th. And DJ Kinner jumps up to 5th on his first lap. We'll see what he can do here on the second. And he get the pole. He jumps up to 3rd quick. So he's able to improve on his second lap. So DJ Kinner jumps from 5th to 3rd on his second lap. And I believe that will do it for qualifying. We got about 30 seconds here till we kick this race off. Everybody has gone that chose to partake. Looks like Thanos, Alb Hewins, Aaron Mason, and Larry Ashby chose to start at the rear. Might not be a bad choice to do that because there's some crazy stuff going on. All right, we are getting ready here. Just about 10 seconds to go here. We'll kick this bad boy off, and should be a fun race. Gotta love the short tracks. This is one of my favorite ones, along with Bristol. Love Bristol, Dover, North Wilkesboro. Cars where you actually gotta, tracks rather, where you actually gotta, drive the car. Okay, we got the grid for you here. So on the front row, we have Edmund Jones in first, Jimmy Johnson second, DJ Kinner is third, Mark Dantuma is fourth, Bill Percy is fifth, Christian Delgado sixth, seventh is Brian Roel, eighth is Mann Sr., ninth Rick Sargent, 10th Joe Gregory, 11th belongs to Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel. John Schmidt is 12th, 13th Mike Smith, 14th John Turner, 15th James Lee, 16th Jared Heasley, and then Alb Hewins and Gerald Poole 17th and 18th. 19th is Aaron Mason, 20th Larry Ashby, and Topher Baltimore is 21st and rounding out your field. And we are on the grid here. Get that off for you. There we go. All right. Kicking this off here in just a few seconds. I get 2 minutes. Looks like it's 120 laps. So 3 sets of tires. Yeah, like Thanos said, you're gonna have to. I would say you have to at least go 40 laps on a set of tires. Maybe 30, 35. You push it, but. Are rolling off here. That is the field. We will get ready to turn these bad boys loose here off of 4 here. Again, this is the restart zones are active. So I'll try to see if I can show it to you, but there's going to be a spot on the inside marked Geico and a spot on the outside marked Geico. the leader and second place have to follow whatever the speed limit is they mandate. I think it might be different every track, but it's somewhere around 45 to 50. If you disobey that, you see it up here. It's coming up. You'll see on the top of the wall, Geico there in blue. You can, and the bottom Geico there. You can go anywhere between there, but you have to maintain speed through there. Looks like Edmund Jones will get a good jump here, slot up in front of Jimmy Johnson. Bill Percy not wasting any time. He's backing Mark Dantuma there. Christian Delgado behind him. Bill's gonna clear Mark. Bill's gonna clear Mark on that one. Move Bill up to 4th. Oh, we got them all bunched up. Let's see if we can't get a little crank it up. Everybody seems to be playing nice so far here. I like it. Oh, we got somebody slow. Jimmy Johnson. Oh no, was he on the second row? Did he get his, did he not? What the heck? I don't know if he didn't maintain. I forget if he, I think he was second. He didn't, he must have not done the restart zone correctly. Oh my God, I think that's happened to him twice. That is a bummer. Edmund Jones still your leader. He's legging it out here. He's got about 0.6 of a second over DJ Kinner here in second. Then you got Bill, the wild man Percy here, up 2 spots from where he started in a podium position in third. He's got Christian Delgado, Mark Dantuma, and Man Senior having a good run right behind him there, nose to tail, 3rd through 6th. So good run for Bill there. See if he can hold on to the tires through it. Jared Heasley's up 4 spots here. Here he is working his way up. Started 16th. He's up to 12th. He's working on the 43 machine of James Lee. He's on board. So he's getting a good run here off the turn. He should... Nope, he's not going to dive under him yet. He'll probably set him up off this turn. Oh, it looks like Rick Sargent might have got into the wall there. Jared thinking about going under, splitting them. Rick Sargent's down low. He must have... I don't know if that wall gave him a little bit of right front or not, but it definitely slowed his pace. Jared and James were able to get by. John Turner got by. Jimmy Johnson's coming out. Is he serving another one? Oh no, did he get a speeding on top of it? Oh geez, this is terrible. Oh no, he's done. I think he sped on top of it. That stinks, because you're not making that up. All right, let's check on Nicole. Nicole's dropped 5 spots from where she started. She's back in 16th here, but she might just be playing the tire strategy game. Bill Percy's still hanging on to 3rd there. Actually, Mark Dantuma looks like behind there, able to get around Christian Delgado. He's out the back of Bill Percy's machine. A 5-finger death punch machine. Get back there at Mark Dantuma. We'll see if he can close the gap here a little bit. Man Senior is still running good here. He's actually getting ready to attack Christian Delgado. This is crazy. Christian Delgado is having a really good season. I think he's won 1 race already. He's high up there in the points. So he's having a really good season. So that's no small task if Man is able to get by him there. Oh, don't give him the boot. Drove it in pretty deep there. 12 laps down here out of 120. And laps do tick by very quick here. Man's getting in there on the bottom. He's setting it up. Christian's going to pinch him low. See if Man can get a good run off the turn. Oh, the lap car might come into play here. He was going to make that pass, I think, but the lap car was coming out, and he had to back off here, so I'll have to try it again. If he can get him off of 2 here. He's going to drive it in deep here on the bottom. He's getting a good run. Looks like Christian just concedes the spot. Man gets a little loose. Move man up to 5th spot. Check on Edmund. Edmund is checking out here on DJ Kinner. He's got about a 1.4. Then your 3.2 back to Bill Percy. I think Bill Percy and Mark D'Antuma are having a battle here. This is on board with Mark D'Antuma. Oh, you see Bill get a little loose there. That might let Mark dive under. Looks like Mark is going to get under. Bill going to kind of hug him. Bill gives it up. So move Mark D'Antuma to 3rd and Bill Percy back to 4th. Christian Delgado looks like he's starting to, looks like he was just saving his tires. Looks like he's starting to ease his way back in here, and he's going to make the pass, repass man here. That's the one thing you don't want to do is you want to burn the tires in right because they go away very quickly. And the more you take care of them at the beginning of the run, the better they're going to be at the end. So Christian's able to make the pass, and you can see they're very loose off the turns. Jared Heasley is 9 spots up. Somebody's been practicing. 9 spots up from where he started. He's up in 7th position already, so kudos to him. Looks like he's bringing Mike Smith with him. Mike Smith up 4 spots here. I think he's in the air gas truck. It does appear that he is in the air gas truck. He's making a pass on Joe Gregory there. He's fighting him a little bit, but Mike should prevail here. Oh, lap truck gonna make it. Oh my God, that was crazy. Joe Gregory in the wall. That was so tight. Nothing Mike could do there. That was just a bang bang. Just kind of they caught that lap car at a terrible spot, and that's gonna. Joe Gregory got the worst of that, unfortunately. I don't think there was any contact, but he definitely panicked and turned her up high to make sure there was no contact. So that's going to drop him back to 13th here. Thanos making his way around on the outside. And he's going to attack James Lee right off the bat, too. That's very costly for Joe Gregory, but kudos to him for not making the contact. He could have, stayed in there, and they probably wreck or get net coated and ruins both their races for the start. You have to go get a fast repair, but he backed out of it, chose to fight another day here, and unfortunately, when it's all said and done, he's back in 16th here. But plenty of time to make it back up. Edmund Jones is still leading this thing, but look at that. DJ Kinner has reeled him in. He's got it down to 0.4 here. He's got it down to 0.4 of a second. It was up at 1.3 or something before, so DJ seems to be managing his tires slightly better at the moment than Edmund Jones. Or Edmund Jones was just backing off and letting them cool off, knowing he can give up a little bit of gap and turn it back on when he gets here. So we'll have to see what DJ's able to do here. He's edging closer. We're going to stick with this here a little bit. This is out the back of Edmund Jones here, and he's got the How to Suck at iRacing there. That is actually our broadcaster for the Sunday Night League, which will be tomorrow. Next Gen's also at Dover, so tune in to that if you want to watch us go at it tomorrow in the Next Gen cars. 24 out of 120 complete here. Looks like they kind of leveled off a little bit. It's about 0.3 of a second, so he's closing, but Bill Percy has dropped back to 5th. Christian Delgado got around him there for the 4th position. But still, Bill's hanging in there. Fifth is good. You can see he's very loose off the turns. Let's see what the truck does here off of 2. 2 is really fun to drive, but it's sketchy as all heck. If you miss it, man, it gets really loose. He got through there pretty good on that one. Another shout out to Man Senior. He's hanging tough in there in 6th position. See where Jared's at. Jared's right behind him in 7th. About 3 seconds off. Yeah, he's got a little bit. He might have to work this. It might take him, the entirety of the race because he's making all those passes. He's probably killed the tires doing it. So then you'll try to make some more ground up after pit stops. I see somebody smoking up there. Looks like John Turner here. Happened. What happened here? Not really sure. Back. Contact with something. Did he blow it up coming out of the pits? Oh, I think he missed a shift or something. It just blew up. Very strange. You're back live, 28 out of 120. That was very bizarre. I honestly say I never done that one, but I know it is very easy to do. DJ Kinner has taken the lead. Evan Jones right behind him, but DJ Kinner on lap 29 took him 29 laps to get to the lead, and he is on point. Edmund hanging right with him though. Again, what I was told from some of the drivers around lap 50, what they were getting on fuel, so that would basically make it a 2-stopper, 50, 100, and then a 20 lap run to the end, or 30 lap run there. Again, you could short pit a little bit, but I don't know that you'd want to do it too much, just because of how quick the tires were. Making their way around John Schmidt there. Bill Percy, it's kind of spreading out. Thanos just made a move on Aaron Mason there. Now he sets his sights on Rick Sargent, so Thanos up 9 positions there. Now 10 positions as he makes his way around. Rick Sargent moved Thanos up into the 8th spot, up 10 positions. He's got his way pretty solidly into the top 10 here, and it's a pretty good start, Get all the way to the top 10, and you're only 32 laps in. Sets you up well for the race. Aaron Mason is also a big mover. He's up 9 spots. He's now going to try to make his way by Rick Sargent as well. Looks like Joe Gregory is in the pits. Joe from Baltimore is also in the pits. Hi, Nicole. Sorry, I just saw that. Uh-oh, Jared hit the wall, he says. Oh, no. Looks like Aaron is getting ready here to attack Rick for the 9th position. And he will make that pass, so now he will try to recover the ground he lost to Thanos. DJ Kinner still is at, oh, he stretched it. DJ stretched out a 1.3 gap, so good tire management on his part there. Mark Dantuma is in 3rd. He's about 1.4 off of Edmund, rather. So again, that's a good start for Mark. He'll they'll look to make more ground up on pit stops. You can see he's in the picture there. Edmund's right in front of him. I think Mark will. I don't know if he'll get up to him before pit stops, but because I think we're looking at pit stops here in roughly 13 laps. What they were saying, they said they could go about 50. Now I guess if you saved a little bit, maybe you go a little longer, but that's what they were saying, 50. So I don't know if that was right on the edge or if that was just full bore. Looks like Nicole went a lap down. Larry Ashby, where's he at? He's back in 14th here. This is on board Larry Ashby. Yeah, GoPro machine here. Looks like he's got clear sailing in front of him. Looks like he got Mike Smith up there and Brian Rowell, Al Hewins, all them. So Larry Ashby if I know Larry, he's probably playing it safe here. Now's not the time to go crazy. Bill Percy here, he's still hanging on to 5th. Good old Wild Bill hanging on to 5th, giving the old 5-finger death punch machine a hell of a ride here. And it looks like he might actually be starting to reel Christian Delgado back in. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, sorry, that's Nicole Creasel in front. I'm sorry, I got the paint schemes mixed up. Nicole and Bill are very, very good friends, so I'm sure she won't make it too terribly hard on him to get by. And Senior's still hanging tough in 6th position here. It's getting a little spread out. Jared Heasley is 7th. It looks like he's reeling in the Manslammer. Thanos is 8th. 9th is Aaron Mason. 10th is Rick Sargent. Al Hewins is 11th. Mike Smith is up 1 spot in 12th. Brian Rowell is down 6 spots from where he started. 13th position. Larry Ashby just moved into 14th. Oh, somebody's loose back there. Looks like James Lee had a little tank slapper back there. Or was that Brian? That might have been Brian. Oh, somebody's having connection issues there. 28. DJ Kidder on pit road. All right, so that's 42. So they were telling me 50. That's 8 laps shy of what they were telling me they can do. So that'll put Edmund Jones back to the lead. Christian Delgado will be 2nd. Mark Dantuma is also on pit road. He's also on pit road there. So now Edmund's got a pretty big gap over Christian. Again, we got Jared Heasley hitting pit road. James Lee on pit road. Okay, so now we got to play the waiting game. We want to how much longer. I mean, if you're the leaders again, and this happens to me, and I make the same mistake all the time. I always want to run the fuel tank dry, but you cannot do that. They would have to come soon because these guys will eat them up on those fresh tires. Looks like they're going for the short pit there. Spread out here. Bill Percy's still in 3rd. Delgado 2nd. Yeah, everything's real spread out here. We're 45 deep out of 120. It looks like Larry Ashby is on pit road here. There he is. He's getting it woed up there. You don't want to get a speeding on a track like this, you're going 2 laps down. As you saw with Jimmy Johnson, I believe I think he got flagged for the restart zone, came into pit to do his black flag, and I think he sped on the way out. So you lost that 1 or 2 laps for the black flag serving, and then come out and speed on top of it. You're 4 laps down off the bat. Man Senior is on pit road. Mike Smith is on pit road. Edmund Jones and Christian Delgado stay out, along with Bill Percy, Thanos, Aaron Mason, Rick Sargent, Al Hewins, and Brian Rowell are the only 8 not to pit yet. Everybody else has hit pit road. Again, the downside to that short pitting is if the caution were to come out, they would essentially be trapped to, at least 1 lap down, more than likely 2. I mean, my ticker is not right. There's no way Jared's 4 laps down, but you get the point. So that's the advantage to running this thing out. You're hoping for a caution and trap all these good trucks multiple laps down. And then it just eliminates the competition that you have to fight for the win. I get why they're doing it. Stanos making his way up on Nicole. That's what she said. Creasel, she does the ladylike thing and pulls down to the inside. Lets Stanos by. Let's ride on board with Thanos here. See how throttle inputs, how much he's sliding it. And here he's very smooth on the throttle. You don't want to mash it off the turn. You will go around. You gotta drive like you have an egg under the pedal. You can see he's pushing like a son of a gun. He went in there and just went right up the track. Man Senior, I see him slipping by. Now he's able to hold his line here in, 3 and 4, but it seems like 1 and 2, we'll ride another lap with him here. 1 and 2, it seems to push high on him when he enters. Now that one he was able to cut down to the bottom. So it's all just about how you drive it. You got to drive it a little different on older tires. Christian Delgado on pit road. He's the first of your 8 to pit here. He is on pit road. Edmund Jones stays out. He's got about a 6/10 of a second lead over, or not 6/10, sorry, 6-second lead over Bill Percy. Thanos is in, Brian Rowell is in. The only 4 not to pit yet is Edmund Jones, Bill Percy, Aaron Mason, and Rick Sargent. Now they're 53. If you stretch this to 60, now hear me out. If you stretch this to 60 laps, this could be your last pit stop. Are you going to have the tires at the end? Probably not. But if you only do this pit stop, everybody else that already did their pit stops has to come one more time, I believe. So they would have them in a position, yeah, they're going to be a little older tires, but they're going to have them multiple laps down, 2-3 laps down when they pit. So will there be we got somebody stopped down on the apron there. Looks like it might be Brian Rowell. No. Or who it was? Somebody, Joe Turner? I don't know who it was. Somebody was down there. John Schmidt. He might be out of fuel. This might bring out a caution. I don't know. He is off the racing surface. We'll have to see what this does. I mean, if this brings out a caution, that it's gonna put Edmund Jones, Bill Percy, Aaron Mason. They want to see a caution right now. He stops it and he exits and caution. So very nice on his part, gentlemanlike, and not affect this race. So we got 56. Can Edmund go 4 more laps? Aaron Mason's in it, so he apparently cannot. Can Bill Percy and Edmund Jones go 4 more laps, do a 60-lap run? No, Edmund's coming in now. He's close, though. He got it to about 53 laps short of being able to do this on 1 stop. Bill Percy's going out another lap. Is Bill going to go for 60 here? Even if he completes this lap, I think that's going to put him where if he saves a little bit on the next run, this could be his only stop. Looks like he might be setting up to come in. Let's see. Oh, another one? Look at Billy go. Good old Wild Bill. He's going to go 58. He's going to come to the line and take 58. I think he can make this work on 1 stop. If I mean, 58's close. I mean, right? We said 60 and you make it. 58 is god darn close. I think he can make this. If he comes in even on this lap, I think he can make this his final pit stop. He's going to have to save a little bit. He is coming in here. Good job by Bill. We'll have to monitor this. I am very curious if he can make it the rest of the way. Like I said, he's going to have to save a little bit because you're about 2 laps shy. But I want to see how this plays out. Obviously, caution changes. Looks like this should put DJ Kidder back to the point here. And he is... Let's see. Got Mark D'Antuma behind 1.6, so... They jumped Edmund on that exchange by going that extra distance. Dropped all the way to 6th. Bill comes in. Again, Bill I like. I like Bill's strategy. I think he can make this work. Again, he needs to... I would go a little slower on this run. Just a little bit, not much. Make your number and see what you... That could be the move of the race. We'll have to see. Only time will tell. DJ legging it out now. He's got about two second over Mark Dantuma here. Everybody's a lap down. All the way up to 7th place is a lap down. Get the heck out of here. Oh, they're close. Okay. Yeah, 7th place, a lap down. What the heck? These guys are setting a torrid pace. So to reset your field, you got DJ Kinner is first. Mark Dantuma is second. Christian Delgado is third. Edmund Jones led the whole first half of that race just about. Is fourth. Dan Sr. is fifth. Joe Gregory, remember he had a little trouble with him and Mike Smith got into it. Not really got into it. They were coming up on that lap car and they had to split it. And Joe decided to put himself into the wall. Mike Smith is 7th. Thanos is up 10 spots at 8th. Bill Percy with that stop, he's back to 9th. I think if he saves a little bit, he could do this. He does not have to pit again. It's going to be close. Larry Ashby having a good comeback run. He's in 10th spot here, up 10 positions. Aaron Mason is 11th. Rick Sargent is 12th. Joe Turner is 13th. Brian Rowell is 14th. James Lee is 15th. Jared Heasley is 16th. Al Hewen's 17th. And Nicole, that's what she said, Priesel is 18th. 19th, 20th, and 21st. John Schmidt, Topher Baltimore, Jimmy Johnson, all out of the race. That is your full field rundown. DJ looks like he has this well in hand. He's got about 2.3, and then it's, oh man, it's 10 seconds back to 3rd place, Christian Delgado. So it looks like this is going to be the DJ and Mark show here, unless we get some kind of caution. But again, it got so spread out, you might not see it. You might not get that caution. So Bill needs to, where's Bill? Yeah, is he close to going a lap down? He needs to try to stay ahead of the leader, and he should be able to do that because A, he has the freshest tires, but also at the same extent he should be fuel saving. In fact, let's ride with him, see if he's hear him lifting, saving it all. Again, you can roll out a little early and coast through. Yeah, he's saving a little. He's saving a little there. Let's see what he does down here in 1 and 2. Still on throttle, not as much, but I mean, I don't know what the number is, but if I was him, I would try to roll it out a little more. But like I said, if he already knows there's no way he can make it, then you might as well just go for it. DJ Kinner's still out in front, 68 out of 120. We are over halfway. 8 laps over halfway. Looks like Mark Dantuma's starting to reel him back in here. He's 2.1. It's coming down. It looks like Mark saved a little here on the back run. Joe Gregory unlapped himself. Yeah, Mark's got it. Jump back up there, 2.1. They have all the way up to 6 spot lapped here. What happened to Bill Percy? Back in 9th. I think he's saving. He's got to be saving. Keep an eye on this. This ain't over. I believe all the other people have to pit one more time. I don't think Bill does. Man Senior, shout out to Man Senior, man, giving her one hell of a ride there in 5th position, going to get that young top 5. I love it. Keep it up, Man Slammer Senior. Good race out of him. That's good to see. Joe Gregory back on pit road, so he's doing the old short pit. We're 72 out of 120, so I told you these laps they wind down very quickly. I mean, crap, we just started this at 7:30. We're like 40 minutes in and we're almost done with the race. So laps go by very quickly at Dover, especially if it stays green. Mike Smith, 7th position. He's up 6 spots from where he started, having a solid run there. The old air gas machine looks a little loose off the turns, but he's giving her one hell of a ride. Got Christian, is that Christian Delgado behind him? No, Christian Delgado is actually, okay, so Mike's a lap down. Okay, so DJ is just picking him up and putting him down. It looks like Thanos right behind him, getting ready to unlap himself here. He is getting ready to unlap himself. And that's on board Thanos. It looks like he will complete the pass. So Thanos puts himself back to the lead lap the hard way. He got it back the hard way. So now if the caution were to come out, he would not have to, you know, take that lucky dog. He just gets to come around, he gets to pit, all that good stuff. If you're the lucky dog, you do get to as well. They wave you by, I think they wave you by at 2 to go, so you can come around, get fuel, fresh rubber. The wave arounds, however, you just get waved around with 1 to go, and you can't take tires or fuel. There's not enough time. Oh. Let's check on Mark. He's still about 2.2 behind DJ. Got the parrot polish there on the side, you see. Bill Percy now moved back up to 7th here. And so Bill Percy, so because Thanos unlapped himself, that puts Bill Percy in the lucky dog. If the caution were to come out, he would be lucky dog. His next closest to try to take that from him is Aaron Mason. He's about 1.9 off of that. So Bill's just got to try to manage that gap. He's got to make sure he stays in that position. But again, I think everybody else has to pit. I don't think he does. You will see. Time will tell. Right now, this is looks like it's DJ's race to win. Now, will Mark Dantuma come in short pit there? Well, he short pit this last stop. I don't know, say 80, 90 to go. Come in, try to get a few laps on that fresh tires, and try to jump ahead of DJ Kinner. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Because at this point, you're not making it up, right? Yeah, DJ is very fast. You're both on equal tires, so you gotta throw a curveball, if you will, a monkey wrench into it, and just do the opposite strategy. He's in control. He's gonna run this thing out. He's gonna make sure you don't get screwed over by a caution. It's coming up on lap traffic there. Well, that's actually Thanos that went by, but looks like he's coming up to put. Looks like Thanos is gonna make a position here. That's Man Senior. That's for position. That's for top 5. That is for top 5. We'll stay on this here. We're gonna do it. Thanos he's able to hold a much tighter line there, so. Again, just keep putting pressure. Try to make him make a mistake. Always pinching him down a little bit. Gonna stick it in here. Looks like Man gave him spot. Man fighting back tough on the outside though. Thanos is gonna send her in there. He should be able to complete the pass off of 2 here. He does. He'll slide up. So move Thanos to 5th and Manslammer Senior back to 6th. Bill Percy is still the first car 1 lap down. Now, food for thought. If DJ Kinner is able to get by Man Senior here, that would now put Man Senior in the lucky dog, and that would foil Bill's plans. But again, I think Bill is good to go on fuel. see here. I would say, yeah, right about 80, anywhere from now to lap 90, I would expect to see those trucks in. If indeed 50 was the farthest they could go. We'll have to see. I would say in the next 4 or 5 laps, you're going to see these guys start pitting. Larry Ashby up 7 spots here in 13th. He's got Thanos right behind him. Nice solid run for Larry there. Ooh. Mark Dantuba coming down pit road. I knew they had a pit now. So Mark's going for the short pit. Does Christian Delgado, DJ Kinner also coming in. That was okay. So DJ wasn't letting, I was going to say DJ. Is DJ going to come the next lap to counteract that? He comes on the same exact lap. So this is going to be the battle here. Does Christian and Edmund Jones come this lap? Again, you don't want to give up all that time when they're running on fresh tires. But again, you could always go with that strategy, run it out, and try to hope for a caution to get him a lap down. Bill Percy up in 5th. I think I just got a feeling that Bill Percy is winning this race. Edmund Jones is on pit road. That would be something if Bill saved enough and didn't have to pit. He's got it gosh darn close. I hope he was saving on this run. Bill's up to 4th. Up to 3rd. Everybody else is pitting. Coming up on 30 laps to go. Again, when they pit, you get at least a lap, 2 laps. Let them, they have to burn their shit up to go around you. Just let them by, run your pace, run a lot slower, roll out of the throttle. They still have to drive the entire way around the track. And in doing that, they're going to burn their stuff up when they, I love this play right here by Bill Percy. I hope it works out for him. It'll be his first win. It'd be Truck Series or a Cup or any of those. So that would be really cool to see. Thanos is in 2nd. Christian Delgado is in 1st. 90 out of 120 here. So DJ Kinner looks like he came out in 7th. 21 seconds. He's 21 seconds behind Bill. So Bill can give up 20 seconds there. And again, yeah, you can make that 20 seconds. You're going to feel real good on those tires. Here comes Mark Dantuma. Bill Percy is in 2nd now. Mark Dantuma goes around. So, okay, so that puts Mark back on the lead lap. But now he has to drive all the way around the track and pass him again for that to be for position. I mean, you can see he's going at a good clip. He is. He's moving good. I just think you're going to burn your stuff up very quickly doing that, though. I think by the time Man Senior's in, Thanos is in. When will Christian Delgado come in? That is the question. I think Bill Percy goes to the end. And if he's that close, I think you just drive it anyway. And if it runs out, it runs out. That's what I would do. It's going to be, I feel like he's running out of gas off turn 4. I would run this thing out. That's the risk I would take. Bill Percy's on pit road. No, Bill, no. Gosh darn it, I thought he could go. Christian Delgado stays out. That's a shame. I thought he had it. That'll put DJ Kinner back up to 2nd, although Christian Delgado has the entire field to lap down. So if the caution comes out, he wouldn't even have to come pit, because if you come pit, they'll take the wave around. I would just stay out and keep them all lap down if that happens. 26 to go here. Christian Delgado, did he save enough? Does he not have to pit? Again, he's got a 34-second gap here. So, sorry, a one lap gap. So he looks like he's coming this time. I was gonna say you could really back her down. He's coming. Oh, he's hot. He's hot. No, we'll have to check on that. If he got that woed up, congrats on him. He was hot coming in. This should put DJ Kinner back to the lead here when he finally comes around. Christian Delgado still on pit road. DJ Kidder coming by to take the lead here. It's going to be close. Now, Christian's going to have the fresher tires, so it's all about... All right, so DJ goes by. Christian still stops, so... Mark Dantuma gets back to second. The gap has grown. It's 4 seconds. Christian's still on pit road. Going to come out in third here, but I think he's going to get overhauled here. I wonder if he got a speeding. We're going to stay on him. We'll see if he comes right back in. Does not appear that he got a speeding. Okay. All right. Well, good job getting her woed up. DJ Kenner still your leader, 23 to go at the line. He has got a 3.8 second gap over Mark Dantuma. Christian Delgado with that strategy is able to hold on to third position. Edmund Jones is right behind him. Currently taking the position? No. Right behind though. So he's on, his tires are a little hotter, but Christian has the fresher tires, so he should be able to pull away. Thanos up 12 spots in 6th position. He's out all by himself here. Rick Sargent has worked his way up to 11th. And currently, Man Senior has 10th place locked down, so good for him. Still a top 10. That's solid run. Jared making up some ground here in 13th. He's got Bill Percy in front of him. That is not for position. $19 laps to go here for DJ Kenner, and a big W coming up on 19, sorry. And the gap back to Mark Dantuma is about 3.8 and growing, so I think it's going to take a caution for anybody to have a shot at DJ Kidder. Christian Delgado is another 16 seconds back off of that, so he's 19 seconds off of him. The freshest tires, but he's about 19 seconds off the lead, so he could run a lot harder. There's 18 laps left. He would need to do about a second a lap, and he would get right to the back bumper, literally on the last lap. But we'll keep an eye. He's got it down to about 15.9 here. He's coming. It looks like DJ Kenner has lapped all the way up to 5th position. So he lapped all the way up to 5th. 4 cars on the lead lap. This is a dominating performance here from DJ Kenner. 17 to go here. Coming up on 16 to go. Christian Delgado's got the gap down to 15. It's coming. He's doing it. I think he's gonna get to the bumper of DJ Kidder, but I literally think it's gonna be on the last lap. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Now it's down to 14. 15 laps to go. This is nuts. I think he's literally going to get right up on his back bumper as he takes the white flag. I mean, he's doing it. Second lap, he's doing it. It'll be a heck of a run if he's able to pull this off. Jay Kenner coming up here to take 13 to go here at the line. And Christian Delgado is 13 seconds. This is so close. This is not. I think he might come up a little short. I mean, I think he'll get to his bumper. I just don't think he's going to have time to make a pass. But still a hell of an effort if he can get there. And, hey, getting there. Never know. Maybe you use that bumper. Just don't ever know what someone's going to do. 12 to go. And he's 13.4 behind. We lost a little bit on that one. DJ Kinner out here trying to take his first win of the season. Mark Dantuma is second. Christian Delgado is on a rocket here, coming up through the field. He's in third. Edmund Jones is fourth. Thanos is fifth. Joe Gregory with the nice rebound up to, remember he got in that earlier incident with Mike Smith. He's up to sixth. Bill Percy is in seventh here in the Death Punch machine. Aaron Mason is eighth. Rick Sargent is ninth. Man Senior is 10th. Mike Smith up 2 spots into 11th. It's jumping all around. Brian Rowell is 12th. Al Puin's 13th. Mr. Heasley is 14th. Larry Ashby 15th. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel 16th. James Lee off the track in 17th. And John Schmidt is 18th off the track. And Topher is 20th off the track. Jimmy Johnson had the unfortunate luck in 21st, no longer running. All right. 9 laps to go, and it looks like Christian's dropped off a little bit. He's leveled off. He's about 11 seconds behind. So I think he gave her hell trying. It just was. There comes a point where you kind of plateau with the tires, where where they're a little better and they just kind of go off and become pretty much equal. So it looks like that's what happened. He was doing it a second a lap, but I mean it's close. I mean we got 8 to go and he's 10.9. I mean I think what these guys are hoping for is a caution. Shout out, I mean I don't want to jinx it. Shout out to everybody in here though to run Dover caution free. That's a heck of a feat. Not easy to do. At the end, we will pull our top 3, which at the moment, DJ Kinner, Mark Dantuma, and Christian Delgado. Christian might get to Mark here. Might be a battle for second. 6 to go, and he's 6 seconds. He might. It's Bill Percy in front of Christian. DJ the Iceman Kinner has just had this field covered very well. Makes his way down the backstretch, heading into 3 here. Car looks solid, stable, truck rather. He's coming off of 4 and he will take 4 to go here at the line. The battle I'm watching here is going to be Mark Dantuma and Christian Delgado. I think Christian's going to get there. Whether he has time to make a move or anything, I don't know, but I think he might get there. Oh, DJ Kinner has a gaggle of cars in front. Trucks, rather. Oh, somebody might have bounced. That might have been Nicole bouncing off the wall there. This is going to slow his pace. You got to be a little patient. I mean, and your tires are worn. You don't want to have your race thrown away here. Nicole pulls down to the inside there. Oh, comes back up though. DJ taking 2 laps to go here. Oh, Mark Dantuma closing the gap. He's got it down to 2.3 since DJ hit this traffic. Mark Dantuma coming with a head of steam back there. This is not what DJ Kinner wanted to see. They're double wide in front of him. He has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Does Mark Oh, he's going to force the issue. No, they're still going to. Oh, he's going to get into Nicole. DJ is on the apron. Does Mark Dantuma have enough? He's 0.5 of a second. He's right there. Final lap. Mark Dantumas to the inside of DJ Kinner, making a pass on the final lap. Oh my God! DJ caught the DJ gonna fight hard. He's fighting hard. He just caught that traffic all wrong. Side-by-side battle. Still coming up on lap traffic. DJ's going to pull ahead here. Mark Dantuma going to try to arc it off. Holy crap. I think DJ's going to hang on. Wow. DJ Kinner's going to hang on and win this race. Mark Dantuma second and Christian Delgado third. Holy hell, that was exciting. I thought Mark was winning that race. DJ just caught that gaggle of cars, lap traffic. It almost cost him. We're gonna go pull some people in. We're gonna pull DJ, Mark, and Christian in. We're going to Mark first because that was nuts. On here, let me get him up. Marky Mark, this is Rich up in the booth. Do you got a copy?
I got you, Richie. How's it going?
Holy shit. That's all I can say. DJ Kinner caught that lap traffic at a terrible time. There was like 5 cars in front of him, double wide, and you were coming like a bat out of hell. I mean, you passed him on the last coming to the last lap there. Did you think you had a shot there, or walk us through it? It was nuts.
I knew that he was catching the traffic, and I seemed to be closing on him. He had the better truck all night. I tried there, but I just couldn't make it stick on the bottom there on that last lap, and he managed to get back by.
Hell, man, it was still exciting to watch, man. I'm watching it. I'm looking. You were kind of back like 6 seconds, and I'm like, oh shit, he's 0.5 of a second off, and I'm seeing Christian got loose in the traffic, or DJ got loose onto the traffic, got onto the apron, and next thing I know, you were under him at the line trying to make a pass. But congratulations on second place, and thanks for putting on a heck of a show for us to watch there.
No problem. Thank you very much, Rich.
All right, buddy. All right, let's grab... Let's grab DJ Kinner first. DJ Kinner, this is Rich up at the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, Rich, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, man? That was a hell of a last lap, huh? You got caught in that lap traffic, and did you think the race slipped away when you got loose and hit the apron there?
I didn't hit the apron. I ran in the back of Nicole. I was just very lucky Mark didn't take advantage of it. He could have pushed me out of the way. He got up next to me, but he gave me room. It was basically him letting me get my position back. That was all him letting me catch my breath, basically.
Well, that was sure exciting to watch. He did mention that you had the best truck all night, which, I mean, you did. It was a dominating performance. But, man, when I saw you catch that gaggle of, like, what, 5 or 6 cars, and they're double wide, and I was like, oh, my gosh. And I think he was, like, 6 seconds back at one point. And then I look up on the monitor, and he's 0.5 off. I'm like, oh, right at the white flag. I was like, oh, boy, this is going to be crazy. But you were able to hang on to it, and congratulations on that win, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate all you do, all the broadcasts. I go back and watch them all. I really appreciate the job you do for the league and for us. It was a really good race.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Again, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks. Take care. Have a good
Too,
one.
bud.
Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you so much, buddy.
You're
We are going to grab Christian Delgado if he's still here. He is. Christian Delgado, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, man, heck of a race. Third place. It looked like for a while like you were ripping there at the end, making up about a second a lap, and it was looking like you were tracking to get right on the rear bumper of DJ. Literally on the final lap. Did the tires just fall off?
Yeah, I kind of got caught up with some of those lap cars going side by side, and had to be a little bit too hard on the tires. And about like 10-ish to go, you could really feel those rears just screaming at me, and just didn't have enough time to get there in time.
10-4. Well, third place, still a good run for you. That should solidify yourself further up in the points there. And thank you for putting on a good show, because I did. I was watching the ticker and I thought he's gonna literally bring this gap down and be on the back bumper, like taking the white flag. And I was looking forward to seeing that go down and seeing how it was gonna play out. But
Yeah.
again, congrats on the third place, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem, bud. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for this one. Again, if you like this content, Pizza Pepper Gaming, we will be back tomorrow racing. I will be racing, not broadcasting. I'll be racing the next gen cars right here at Dover again. And if you would like to watch like how I did this race, the broadcasted version of it, you can do that on How to Suck at iRacing. And that's on Facebook. It's on Twitch. So it just depends what you want to do. Thank you all for coming out, and I will see you on the next one.